Today, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On first down, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Oh, and now some space to operate. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
McCann's got it teed up. Taken at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. First down carry for Henry. Stays on his feet. How did he stay on his feet? 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. After the penalty, it's Henry. Good footwork at the 30, finding room to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and it's now 14-0. McCann's got it teed up. This fielded right at the goal line. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defense.
Touchdown! It's complete. Ryan Tannehill able to spot Julio Jones for the touchdown there. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
21-0 our score after 1. McCann's got it teed up. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for it. And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Titans. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball. What's going on? Back-to-back drives. Back-to-back.
Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Julio Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our boss is pumped. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They begin the drive with Coleman. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Harold Landry in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Chester Rogers. fielded just inside the 30. Gets around him. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him as it is. Will go as a 19. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Tannehill. Rolling to his right. And fights through one man. Still going. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This will go to Henry out wide. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Open man Julio. Touchdown Tennessee. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From his end zone, it's Corey Ballantyne. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So we've reached half, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Ballantyne to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now a throw here to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Now Wilson on 1st down. And that's to the former Titan, Corey Davis. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Jeff Swaim. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And able to get this out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Bud Dupree coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game. That's been because of what you described, that defense.
Evades the tackler, and now some space.
I'm only going to be
Past the 20, 10, 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Ballantyne to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. He's got Johnson, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Wilson finding Herndon, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I think Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Henry again on 2nd down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.